If you are interested in buying the Bosch 300 series, you need to watch this video before you buy it. Now, most of you watching this are looking at the Bosch because they have a great brand reputation and have traditionally been known for quality, and that's why people upgrade to the Bosch. But I just wanted to show you guys how similar the Bosch is to our old Kenmore Elite. Now, our Kenmore Elite dishwasher is 17 years old and has worked great, and we decided to upgrade it to the Bosch 300 series this year since our Kenmore dishwasher was starting to break down on us. And I just wanted to show you guys the similarities between that 17-year-old Kenmore Elite and the 2024 Bosch 300 series dishwasher. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with Kenmore, is along the same lines as Frigidaire or Whirlpool. Whirlpool is the manufacturers of both those brands. So basically what we're comparing is a Whirlpool brand versus the Bosch. So let's go ahead and just take a look at these two dishwashers side by side, and at the end of the video you can make your own judgment whether the Bosch was worth the money or not. So let's go ahead and start comparing the two. Okay, so the first thing I'm just going to point out is I do still have our Bosch dishwasher sitting on the packaging, so it does look higher, but it is the identical dimensions. So first I'm just going to show you guys the doors on these. So this door and the Bosch door are 100% identical. Now they're same dimensions, same build, same cut, everything. Let's take a look at the latch. So the Bosch latch, see how the latch is there, and the dish washer tab piece. Now let's take a look at the Kenmore. Identical latch. Identical soap dispenser. Now I don't know if these are just the standard go-to that are in every dishwasher, but I was very surprised that our Bosch has the same door as the Kenmore. I've got the dishwasher doors open. As you can see, they're identical. Now this dishwasher is 17 years old and that's 2024, so just give you an idea. Let's look at the front. Looks identical. There's the Bosch on the left, Kenmore on the right. Now the one thing as well, they're not in here, but the little tub that you would put your forks and spoons in, both of these units was identical. I can't remember where the wife put the one for this. So we gave the one for this one away just because we were changing the dishwasher out and someone needed a replacement for their Bosch, by the way. So if we take a look at the racks, got the fatter finger configuration, the finer in the back, identical to the Bosch. Top rack, same thing. Identical design. If you notice the jet blaster there, identical. Back part. In fact, we've actually given some parts for this Kenmore to people fixing their Bosches, and they fit identically. Side slides. Just pay attention to that. Exact same slides on the Bosch. All right, now top rack. Basic. Now on the Bosch. Identical. Okay, so in the Kenmore, just going to show you guys the bottom drain So that's where the filter is. Obviously the washer there. On the Bosch, identical. In fact, these filters are 100% interchangeable with that Kenmore Elite. The part, like, it comes in and out, fits perfectly in both units. It is identical. Okay, a couple more parts I'm going to show you in a second here, and then we'll get to the differences. More parts that are similar or the same. So this is the electrical box that came with the Kenmore that was required to put that in. The identical box is required for the Bosch, and I probably could have actually left the Kenmore installed, that electrical box, and just put the new cable for the Bosch in, but decided since we're got the parts, we might as well swap it out. Hoses. Now I don't know if this is a standard fitting or hose that are on all dishwashers, but on the Kenmore Elite, this is what it looks like. Here is the garbage disposal drain. We go back to the Bosch. We've got the identical hoses. The other one's plugged in there, but it's the same fitting. Exactly the same. I was just going to point out, even the molding, like just the shape and everything on this Bosch is identical to that Kenmore. These plastic pieces, identical. The only reason this looks like it's up higher is because this dishwasher is sitting on the foam, and one of the other things that I'm going to point out as one of the differences is coming up here, but it's basically the exact same. This pad, there's some insulation under it on the Bosch. This one is the exact same thing. There's the same insulation. So far, really, there's not any differences on these two machines. And I will show you guys this on the Bosch. This part here is the I had to replace that on our Kenmore a while back, and that part is identical. There's no difference whatsoever, and the whole, even like this whole mechanism on the side looks the same. So from what I can tell, this is basically the exact same dishwasher. This component is the same on both. These pieces are the same on both. I haven't really found anything that's materially different yet, but I will point out some subtle differences that I have found. Okay, so now the real question is, what is the difference? What makes Bosch command a premium versus the Kenmore? So first thing I'm going to show you guys on the Kenmore, the side is actually covered with this full side metal sheet, and both sides have that. On the Bosch, they actually don't come with that cover anymore. So there's no cover, it's just wide open. It probably doesn't matter because these things are hidden in the cupboard, but they do save that piece. Now the other piece that I'm going to show you guys, if you look under here, this kick plate is on this Kenmore. On the Bosch, that plate does not exist. Now you'll see that silver plate underneath there. That is what is actually under this kick plate on the Kenmore, because I've had that front piece off before. I was actually surprised it's not on the Bosch. So the Bosch basically just has less parts. Now, the Bosch claims to be a quiet machine, but I'm actually not expecting it to be any quieter than the Kenmore. Maybe there's some internal pieces like the motor or something, but I'm not thoroughly convinced yet. Now, the main difference that more than likely is going to be the determining factor between these two dishwashers is this faceplate. If you can see here, it's just a cap. And this is where all the electronics are. If you see on this one, same thing, it's just the cap. So this will be where all the electronics are. I doubt there's anything special about the Bosch. It's just an updated faceplate with the Bosch name on it versus the old Kenmore one. But that's about it for differences. I just don't see how this Bosch is new, improved, or any better than that 17-year-old Kenmore. I tried to find if this insulation that they stick to the side was different, but it's the exact same thing that's on the Kenmore, and the Kenmore is significantly less money. Well guys, I'm not sure about you, but I was thoroughly surprised that a 17-year-old Kenmore, which was manufactured by Whirlpool, is identical to a brand new 2024 300 series Bosch. I couldn't really find any differences. Like I said, the parts were interchangeable. The only thing that I really found different between the two was the Bosch had a Bosch stamped piece of metal in it. When I did look through some of the stuff, literature, it did say the Bosch was manufactured in Germany versus the Whirlpool, which would have been, or the Kenmore, which would have been manufactured in the US. But other than the location of where they were manufactured, these dishwashers, in my opinion, are identical. Like I said, maybe the motor might be different in the Bosch versus the Kenmore, but I would seriously doubt it. The dishwashers are 17 years difference in age, and the parts are literally interchangeable between the two machines as well. So anyways, I hope this helped you make your decision whether or not you're going to go with the Bosch or to a Whirlpool brand. But anyways, leave your comments or questions below and I'll answer them if I can, and we'll see you guys in the next video.